And as we get set for Game 5, Chris, it seems like this series could still have a few twists and turns in it.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, but for others, it can kind of prove to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and today on the hill, Mlbwl. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire could be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's hard hit on the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
One down, base is empty. That one not close. Yeah, that's ball 2. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He missed, struck him out, and there's 2 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ken Griffey Jr. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rays retired in order. Nothing doing for Tampa, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Shota Imanaga. What do you got on him, Chris?
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
Well, when you come off a tough 1-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Okay.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now the number 2 hitter, Jeff Bagwell. Late swing, fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here. Chipper Jones stepping in for the Rangers. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His second home run of the series, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. His bat looks like it's in his zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
1 out, base is empty. Mike Trout stepping in for the Rangers. That one a little bit high. 2-1. And that is out of play.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That misses. Full count now. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Henderson sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 5 of the ALCS. And misses inside.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So, man aboard. Here's Francisco Lindor. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. And a foul ball. Runner takes off. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
Swing and a ground ball. Peters steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Game 5 of the ALCS. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 69. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fouls one off. 2-2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Left field, under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Toss to Bagwell, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3, and they're down 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the catcher for the Rangers, number 8.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Coming back around.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And gone. He made him pay for that one. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to, but he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Now here's the Rangers DH. Swings and misses, and it's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Long run, tracks it down. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
The 1-1. And that one popped in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Hey.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 out, space is empty. On the ground to the left. Witt fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now 3-0. Back in Arlington, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 14. That's off the inside corner. 2-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Settles under this one. Brings it in. And there's one away. Barack Obama next to hit for the Rays. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
Well, in this day of analytics, you have to be really good, and you've got to be consistent as well. Otherwise, you're going to be out of the lineup because of the matchup. But yeah, it's amazing what he can do from both sides of the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the go. Pitches low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal the base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a 2-1 on the way. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter number 3, second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. One now. Just missed. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Jeff Bagwell.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
There's a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Next pitch is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is Chipper Jones. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
2
in the
balls,
dirt.
2 strikes.
And the next pitch is way outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one is back. Dives. What a play.
Ricky Henderson so explosive with those huge quads. One of the fastest out there in the outfield, and just an incredible job to close on that ball and make the catch. He was a Gold Glover in 1981.
2 down, bases empty. Mike Trout stepping in for the Rangers. He swings and fouls one off. And he grounds one back up the middle. And that is that. Rangers go down quickly there, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, number 8. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Rays
2 balls,
just lacking
1 strike.
discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr. next to hit for the Rays. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Next pitch is outside. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. And that's outside.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines. You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes. A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
2 outs. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That misses,
that ball went out.
and that's ball 2. Waka with a move to first, and he's back in there.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings and misses, struck him out. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. Back at Globe Life Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, number 11. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch. And probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Next offering upstairs. 1 out, base is empty. Smoked on the ground to second. Marte throws to first in time. Lindor retired. Here's the power hitting catcher.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air right field. Henderson on the move. Corrals it. And that's the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And downstairs.
Whoa, down.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's the third baseman.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first. Now up for Tampa Bay, Barack Obama. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Man at first, 1 away. On the ground, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
So up next, Ricky Henderson. In the air, center field. Gets under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. Game 5 of the ALCS. Now here's the Rangers DH number 9. And that's outside. Ball 2. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Garrett Whitlock warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Almonte getting cranked up as well. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he went around. Ruled a swing. Hot shot to third. 1 up, 1 down. And now the center fielder. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. This one chopped up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in for the Rangers. And that one is inside.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future.
There's one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Rangers 3, the Rays nothing. On the mound now, Andrew Wentz.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Next one misses. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
And a swing and a miss, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter. That one outside, and it's 2-1. Movement in the bullpen. Craig Kimbrell up and loosening in the pen. Estevez also getting ready. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Garrett Whitlock.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Jeff Bagwell.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Efros up and throwing. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one almost got him. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first. Bagwell out on the play.
Now back. Third base. Go.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Bases empty, one away here in game 5 of the ALCS. Swing and a miss. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. 2 outs, bases empty. Here's Mike Trout. And now 2 balls and a strike. In the air, right side. That one gets down for a hit. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Carlos Estevez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the left fielder, Whitey Blackman. Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now number 14. Next offering is downstairs. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of Game 5. Over to first, and he's safe. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And we're starting over. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's the first baseman, Barack Obama. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Check swing, and he went. And out 2-2. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor in plenty of time to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And stepping in for the Rays, Ricky Henderson. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout settles under it. And there are 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte. The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground, Chisholm handles, throws to first. They get the out on Marte, and that'll do it. The Rays with a 2-run homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yency Almonte. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, number 11.
Ripped to third. Sends it across to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Next offering is down low. Ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And here's the catcher. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Craig Kimbrell. Now the number 2 hitter.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Out to short. Lindor on to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Now the batter now, Ken Griffey Jr. The 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Falling behind 2-1.
When we get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
On the ground right side, Bagwell. He'll do it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here. Score remains tied at 3. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Rangers DH number 9. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Line drive, and Ricky Henderson the grab.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. You can't hang your head on that at all.
Here's the center fielder. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Nice grab. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Up next for the Rangers, Jeff Bagwell. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Nope, outside.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Runner takes off, and it remains 2-2. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Struck him out looking.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. This one popped up right side. Bagwell makes the grab, 1 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Whitey Blackmon next to hit for the Rays. All tied up here in Game 5 of the ALCS. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
We usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Now the third baseman. And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 5. That's a strike. 2-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Hard of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Dauri Moreta. So digging in, Chipper Jones.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Marte throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Here's Trout. Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Scott Efros preparing to come on if needed. Bautista also throwing. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. 1 down, winning run out at first. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. This one high in the air to left center. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Trying to send this to extra innings. Trout on the move. Wide throw, and it gets away. The winning run on second base. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Three-2 on the way. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Man on second, 2 down. Popped up. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Orion Kerkering. And now the first baseman, Barack Obama. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That one close, ruled the ball. And now 3-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a good pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there. A quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get him home.
Go ahead run on base. And now the right fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ketel Marte. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
Check swing, and he went. And now it's 3-2. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And now the center fielder.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Base hit, 1 run in already. A second scores as well, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Orion Kerkering is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Ryan Fernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Ken Griffey Jr. Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, over to first, safe. And next will be the cleanup hitter.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rays 5 and the Rangers 3. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Felix Bautista.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So he gets on base. An elimination game, 1 at a time, right?
And all of a sudden the pressure moves to the other team. They came into this one feeling pretty good, but now that he's on, changes things a little bit.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. I'll tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's the center fielder. Just missed.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. With the tying run at the plate, you're in extra innings. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
A quick strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Two outs.
That's ball 3.
In the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one is upstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
Next offering is fouled back. The Rays up by 2, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Hit to right, and that should do it. The Rays have done it. They're headed back to the World Series.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These players have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. This team can.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show.